The museum was never supposed to be open after midnight. I understood this when I took the night security job at the Natural History Museum. The pay was very good, suspiciously good, and there was only one condition: patrol the halls every hour, don't touch anything, and whatever happens, don't go into the Cretaceous wing after 11 p.m. I should have asked why. It was my third night when I heard that sound, a breathing sound, deep and rhythmic, echoing from somewhere in the darkness. I was sitting at the security desk, watching the grainy feeds from 12 different cameras, when the screen showing the Cretaceous wing went black, static, just static. Then the breathing sound got louder. I grabbed my flashlight and headed toward the wing, my footsteps echoing on the marble floor. The museum at night was a different creature. Shadows pooled in the corners, and the stuffed animals were watching me with glass eyes that gleamed in the moonlight. The Cretaceous wing was at the end of a long corridor, with a large archway at its entrance designed to look like a cave mouth. As I approached, my flashlight caught something on the floor. Footprints, three-toed, fresh. My hands started shaking. I knelt down and touched the edge of one print. It was warm. The concrete around it was cracked, as if something incredibly heavy had stepped there. A low growl came from inside the wing. Every instinct screamed at me to run, but I couldn't. I had to know. I stepped through the archway, and my flashlight illuminated the familiar scene, the towering Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton dominating the room, surrounded by smaller dinosaur exhibits. Everything looked normal, except the T-Rex skeleton was facing the wrong direction. Now it faced the back wall, its massive skull turned as if watching something or waiting for something. The breathing sound returned, coming from behind me. I spun around, flashlight cutting through the darkness, and froze. Standing in the doorway was a creature that shouldn't exist, a velociraptor, but not the fossil kind. This one had skin, dark scales gleaming wetly in my flashlight beam, and eyes that reflected the light with an intelligence that turned my blood to ice. It cocked its head, studying me the way a cat studies a mouse. I stumbled backward, bumping into the velociraptor display case. The glass shattered, and the alarm should have gone off. It didn't. Nothing worked. I was alone with something that was dead for 65 million years. The raptor took a step forward, its killing claw clicking on the floor. I tried to turn and run, but then I saw them, along the walls, hidden in the shadows. More. A dozen raptors, all with gleaming eyes, all watching me. I was trapped. I looked at the large T-Rex skeleton, and my heart stopped. The bones were moving. Between the bone joints, black muscles were forming, skin spreading over the bones. The gigantic creature lowered its head, now completely covered in flesh and hide, and let out a roar that shook the entire building. Its breath was hot and foul, a carnivorous breath. "It's not possible," I muttered, but it was happening. The velociraptor that was closest moved toward me. I threw my flashlight at it and ran, my breaths coming fast, my feet moving faster. I made my way across the hall, the clicking of their claws getting closer behind me. I looked back. Big mistake. The raptor was only meters away, ready to pounce. I threw myself into a display case, glass shattering around me. The raptor sailed overhead, its claws slashing through the air. I crawled up and ran toward the stairs. I had to get out. I had to escape. But when I reached the main hall, I stopped. Every exhibit was alive. Triceratops, Stegosaurus, pterodactyl circling the ceiling. The museum had become a jungle, and I was the prey. The T-Rex entered the main hall, its footsteps shaking the ground. It raised its head and roared, and I understood. This museum never kept animals for display. It kept them imprisoned, and now they were free.